Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. How are you today? Today we are going to make this pretty Solomon knot. This is also called as lover's knot. This is a very nice pattern. If you want to make something airy with a lot of gaps, this could go very well on a summer top or a shopping bag. And we are going to use this pony easy grip crochet hook for this and this blue cotton yarn. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's get started with this tutorial. For this, the yarn that I'm using, this is a pretty blue color, and I'm using a cotton yarn for this. This is several stranded yarn, and this is a little bit sturdy yarn. So it does not have very much of a tension. It is not stretchable, if you know what I mean. For the hook, I'm going to use the 5 mm hook from this Easy Grip crochet kit. So you can use this pattern when you need things a little airy or little, with gaps in between. For those kind of things, this is a very good stitch. So to start with, let's start with a base chain. This is my base stitch. And I'm going to make a chain of 21. So why 21? Because we have to get a number of chain in multiples of 4 plus 1. So I'm doing 4 into 5, that is 20, and plus 1 is 21. So that's why I have 21 chains here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do chain 1 and turn and do a single crochet in each of these chains. This will be my base row. This is not actually necessary. You can do the Solomon knots without this base row, but I generally prefer it to do for the integrity of the pattern. So for this particular swatch, I am going to do a base row of single crochets. So after I've done this one row of single crochet, I am going to do a chain 1 and turn. And to start the Solomon knot, we are going to do a single crochet right in the next chain. This is the start. Now what we are going to do, we are going to lift this yarn to a little bit a longer loop. The pattern will generally tell you how long this loop should be, but for me, I am going to take it about the length of a treble crochet or about half an inch. Once I've have that loop in my hand, I am going to do a chain 1 here. Once I do that, there is this back loop created. I am going to insert my hook into this back loop and yarn over and then do a stitch. This is a single crochet. And this is my first Solomon knot, or this is also called as a lover's knot. Now once again, I want to make one more here. I will extract approximately similar length of the loop over here. Once again, I will do I'll hold it right here so it doesn't move. Then I'll do a chain 1 and there is this loop created. I'm going to put my hook through that loop, yarn over and do a single crochet. That is my second Solomon. Now once I've done 2, I'm going to leave 3 single crochet here, 1, 2 and 3, and put my hook in the fourth one. That is why we have taken the initial chains in the multiple of 4s. And I've made a triangular kind of structure over here. Now once I've put this here in the fourth single crochet, after skipping 3, we are going to do a single crochet. Now you see, whenever this Solomon knot is done, it is done in the set of 2. And whenever we have the next row, we will see kind of a diamond shape here. So let's continue doing this row in a very similar way. Once again, we want to do a Solomon knot now. So I will pull the yarn, do a chain 1, go into the back loop, yarn over and single crochet. I'll do one more, pull the yarn, chain 1, hold it here, go to this back loop, yarn over and once again single crochet. I will once again leave 3 single crochets and do a single crochet in the fourth one. Let's do the same thing till the end of the row. Once again, I'll show you. Pull the yarn, chain 1, go to the back loop, yarn over and single crochet. The second one, pull the yarn, chain 1, go to the back loop, yarn over and single crochet. Then once again leave 3, go to the fourth and do a single crochet. Now we have done a single crochet in the last stitch of the last row, and we have finished this row. After finishing, here you can see all the triangles that have formed. Now we'll do the next row and we will close this triangle. So kind of a cross or a diamond shaped row of Solomon knots will form. To do that, let's once again turn this, and we want to achieve the length of these 4 stitches. So I'm going to do a chain 4 to get there. So this length of chain 4 is equivalent to the Solomon knots length. So once I've done the chain 4, I'm going to do the Solomon knot or the lover's knot right here after the chain 4. So to do that, I'm going to hold this tightly, pull the yarn, and do the Solomon's knot as we have done before. Chain 1, go to the back loop, yarn over, and a single crochet. Now once we do that, we are going to find the top half of the next Solomon knot or the first Solomon knot of the last round, and we are going to do a single crochet there. So you see we have finished 3 of these X, and now we'll do 2 more Solomon knots here. Once again, pull, do a chain 1, yarn over. So now that this row is done, now I've done the single crochet in the last top part of the last row, that is here. Now to finish this row, we have to do a triple crochet to achieve the length of the row. Similarly, we had done chain 4 here. We'll do a triple crochet on this side. So for that, we have to wind the yarn twice, put it in this last loop here, yarn over, and pull through 3 times, 2 loops at a time. So 1, 2, and 3. And that finishes our second row of Solomon knots. For the third row, we will consider this particular knot as the top part. We will simply turn. Now this time, we don't need to achieve the length because we are going to start a new length here. So we'll start the Solomon knot right here. So I will pull the loop, chain 1, go to the back loop, yarn over, and a single crochet. I will do one more here, make the loop, chain 1, go to the back loop, yarn over, and a single crochet. Now once we have this, I'm going to find the next top part of the last row and do a single crochet over here. And I'm going to continue to do that like we did in the last row. So this is quite simple knot, and if you go on doing this, you will get a pretty design all over the pattern. We are at the end here, and this is the second Solomon knot here. And once again, in this row, we do not need to achieve the height. So we are simply going to go into the first chain of that chain 4 we did and do a single crochet. So we will have these alternate rounds, alternate rows where we will do this chain 4 and triple crochet on this side. And we in the next row, we will not do that. We will not need to achieve the height. So once again, now when I go to the next row, I'll do the chain 4 and then only I'll do the Solomon knot. So this is the only thing we have to remember. We have to remember what we did in the last row and do accordingly in the next row. So I will do that. I'll do a few more rows and come back and show you how this looks. It is actually looking very pretty even right now. Now I have done 2 more rows of this Solomon knot, and we can leave it like this. But what I would like to do is, as I've done a plain stitch here, I would like to close with a plain stitch as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chain 4 here, just once again to achieve the height. And then I'm going to do another chain 1 and do a single crochet here. Now if you remember, we have skipped 3 single crochets here. Similarly, in the similar way, we are going to do chain 3 here, and we inserted our hook in the 4th stitch here. Similarly, we are going to insert the hook for the 4th chain in the top part of the Solomon knot and do a slip stitch. And we are going to continue to do that. So chain 3 and a slip stitch. And that's it. You have a pretty clean edge at the top part as well. This is how the swatch looks. And I hope you like this. I love this pattern to go on shopping bag or summery tops where we need such loose pattern. Also, make sure you don't use stretchy yarn when you use this, because whenever you'll keep something in this, this is going to stretch. So use cotton yarns when you're doing this. And that's it. I hope you make things with this. Let me know if you would like me to make a shopping bag with this pattern, and I'll make it for you. Share your creations with us. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Press the bell icon to know about more such crochet stitches. And that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.